What up, what up? So today I'm gonna be doing still working through some decks that I'm less acquainted with because why not? So please have patience with me and just understand that I'm working with decks that I'm less acquainted with. So it may take me just a little bit longer to pull in the information because it just might. So all right, go ahead and get started here. Pulling through. Oh, not that one. I wish. Okay. Let me get all my cards out here. Okay. All right. Start out with some juniper today. Oh, my dog's probably going to start barking here. There's a bunch of dogs barking outside. Okay. If you guys don't know about juniper, you should check it out because it is pretty amazing and it is in abundance where I live. I harvest my own and it works wonders. Okay, let me get this going here. Hello, hello. Just setting up some sacred space here. Oh, I can already tell my internet's going to be ridiculous today. So let me go deal with that right now so we don't have to deal with it later. Okay. That should be a lot better. Hopefully it lasts. Okay. just going to kind of finish setting up some sacred space here, and then we'll get to your question. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for always coming. That's awesome. You're cool. I like you. Okay. So, setting up some sacred space. All right. I'll just clear it out a bit here. Calling in my highest self to help me interpret these messages. I've already called in my guides and guardians of truth and love. Calling in the highest selves of those that interact with this video. My intention is to imbue this video with Reiki, prana, chi, planetary healing, and to bring forth the messages that best serve those who interact with it and come across it. My intention is to bring forth messages that lead all those who interact with this video down their highest vibrational paths forward. Okay. Okay. Just going to start it out with a little Reiki pop here to really imbue this call with some Reiki energy. Okay. Awesome. Wow, cool. All the way from India. All right. So again, today I am working with decks that I am a little bit unfamiliar with. We'll start out with the Rider-Waite because why not? It's pretty self-explanatory and simple. So let's see. First question here. Is N in a different relationship? In the different relationship. He is the person I love. Okay. I have so many questions. Are you guys in a relationship together or are you just friends? We'll just pull through. Okay, so tending to bring forth the information that best serves Himanshi here and best answers the question for today. Is N in a different relationship? Okay, you're separated. Is he in another relationship? Is N in a different relationship? I'm going to put it this way. What is his relationship outside of you? What is his relationship status outside of his relationship with you? What is his romantic relationship status other than with you? Okay. What is N's romantic relationship status other than Himanshi? Okay. So this is kind of intense. So we got almost all reversals. I felt the need to pull 2 cards, or I mean 4 cards instead of 3, which I normally pull 3. And if you guys hear me clearing my throat a bunch, you probably already know if you've been here before, but I had COVID over Christmas, so sorry if that's really annoying, but it's just the way it is. Okay, so we got the King of Cups in reverse. So a man having difficulty like expressing his emotions, dealing with his emotions, kind of like ignoring his emotions, not really like being in that place to share his emotions. Then we got the Emperor in reverse. So I feel like he's feeling kind of unstable right now and not really like fully in his power right now. Um, we've also got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So I feel um, that's kind of like looking at love and moving forward in love in a way that's just like really not very balanced. Like it's not coming from the right place inside of him. um so it seems like all in all he's just really dealing with a lot. We've also got the Nine of Swords here in the upright, so I think that he's like very stressed, feeling like kind of depressed, but I think that his eyes are like out there, like he's maybe looking, feeling like he has plenty of options, like seeing like, okay, I could go in so many different directions, but I don't feel like he's very balanced in the way that he's moving forward in his romantic life, if that makes sense. So I don't think he's currently in another relationship, but I do feel like he might be taking some steps forward that are not super duper healthy in his romantic life. Um, but he's going through a lot right now. He's stressed out. Um, and just kind of like looking into the future, like, okay, I've got lots of options, but not really sure where to go with it all. So hopefully that helps and makes sense to you. I have a blanket today because it's freezing here. Let me fix my cords and we'll get to the rest of your questions here. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Intuition. Anything general for you? Okay. So now that there's a few more people here, I'll let you know again, and I wrote it down below just so I don't have to say it 70,000 times, but I'm still practicing with these decks that I'm like less familiar with. I have my favorite and I'm keeping her put away today. um and I'm just trying to build a relationship with these other decks. So if it takes me just a little bit longer to pull the messages out, that's why, because these are unfamiliar decks that I'm trying to build relationships with. So just keep that in mind and have some patience with me, please. Um okay, let's see. General intuition. Okay. General reading. Intuition today. What is the most important thing, most valuable thing that we can tell them at this point in time to help them move forward down their highest vibrational path? All right. Okie dokie. General reading. All right. Okay. So we've got disharmony between the head and the heart, like feeling like you want something and knowing um, that something else may be better for you. Like, so there is this disharmony between what you know and what you feel. Then we've got this morality card here. And so this kind of makes it to where, sorry, my light is like making it hard to see the cards. So this is like feeling stuck, like it's harder for you to kind of move and just flow with things because you're feeling like there's some sort of moral reason why you should stay in whatever that situation may be. um but also knowing like your heart doesn't necessarily want to be there, but you just feeling like it's your moral obligation to stay. Okay, and then we've got the awareness card here. So let me feel into this because I feel like there's a lot of this is where a lot of your um, direction will come. Um, so I'm definitely getting that vibe of like peeling back the layers, like really, really seeing into the situation, like taking a good hard look into the situation. And it's like there's more information behind the curtain. Um, I definitely feel like if you bring yourself into like meditative state, and just like ask your guides to come in, and you probably have your own like way of doing it. Um, but just like really feel into the situation and see, like, ask like what is it that you what is it that you need to see about this situation? But then at the bottom of the deck, we've got integration here. So maybe it's not so black and white that you either have to go this way or that way, but maybe there's a way to integrate things together. Um, and if not, maybe there's just like a win-win situation that you can find yourself in where you don't feel like you're in a situation that you are like uncomfortable with, that you don't really like being in, um, so that you could just find a way to go forward and like love the experience that you're having. Does that make sense? If you need any more clarity on that, feel free to ask down below and we'll answer. We'll get to your extra questions there. Okay, Ruchika, should I commit to Akshit? Are his intentions towards me pure? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. They blended and I was like, I can't find my cards, not the ones I want to use. Okay. I'm feeling the safest with the Rider Waite. Like, I really feel like I can work with this deck, but it's going to become, I'm going to have to take it out of these readings, and it's going to be one of those ones that I got more comfortable with. Okay. All right. Should you commit, and are his intentions towards you pure? Is it in her best interest to commit? Are his intentions toward her pure? Is it in her best interest to commit? Are his intentions pure? Okay. So we've got the Three of Pentacles in the upright here. So I feel like this is like working on things, like building towards something. We've got the Eight of Wands here in the upright. And to me, this is kind of like everything kind of being up in the air. Like, I don't know. How are things going to go? just like where are the wands going to fall? Um, then we've got the Knight of Swords here in the reverse. So for me, this is moving forward in a way that is a bit hasty, not having all of the information. So I feel like this is kind of a warning not to move forward too quickly without having all the information. And maybe, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to know when you've got all the information, but it's like I feel like there's like a need to pause here and just like kind of wait for some more information, because you've also got the moon in reverse here, which tells me that there are maybe some secrets, maybe some things that are not fully out in the open right now. And so this is just like another sign that there is going to be more information um, that's going to come out that will help you kind of base your decision. Um, and then we've also got Three of three of heart three of hearts. Three of swords in the upright. Which we all kind of know what that means. Like there's this is like the heartbreak card. So, and then we've also got the Queen of Cups in the upright. So to me, this kind of feels like dealing with heartbreak, um, and maybe dealing with like some past heartbreak, um, and some certain like situations that need to be overcome from the past. Also, we've got Judgment here on the bottom of the deck. So, to me, this is just like, I feel like there needs to be a reevaluation of the past, um, and like a mending of this like broken heart feeling. Um, but as far as, and this could be you, this could be them, I don't know. But I do know that it looks like I would say like maybe as far as like making that commitment, I can't tell you what to do, but I would kind of put a pause on things because I feel like you're going to get some more information. This definitely tells me that you don't have all the information, and this also tells me that you don't have all the information. This is a warning about moving forward in like a very hasty way, like without knowing everything you could know to move forward. You see what I mean? So, yeah, I hope that helps. I know that's not like a super clear like yes or no. Oh, let me think about this for a second, because also, okay, so these three cards were the cards that I pulled in place of like, are his intentions pure? So feel into that a little bit. Like, how does that feel to you? You know? Um, I guess this is backwards, so it kind of came in this direction, right? So you've got, where are we here? A broken heart here. But then you've got the Queen of Cups. Like, she's the Queen of Cups. Like, so I feel like that's where I'm getting that like the mending of the broken heart and like dealing with it in a more mature way. But there's this secrecy, this dark side of the moon, this stuff that hasn't come out yet that you don't know about. So it could be like, I feel like there's probably like some shadow work involved here, but I think that he's yeah, there's some old baggage here for sure that is going to need to be addressed before it's going to be really be healthy for you guys to move forward in that way. If that makes sense. All right. Hopefully that helps. All right. Cheryl, hi. How does Vince feel about me? Okay. Cheryl, how does Vince feel about Cheryl? Ooh. How does Vince feel about Cheryl? Okay. So let me just tell you this. So when I was shuffling the what is it? The 10 of cups in the upright was trying to pop out. So that's kind of like wanting the end all be all, right? But it didn't come out in your like actual reading. But that's the only card that kind of flipped over and like I saw. So that's a good sign. We've got the Ace of Cups here. So this is like the desire for a new start, like wanting this emotional new start. We've got the Two of Wands here. So this is just kind of like waiting, like assessing the situation. Maybe he has put his like this is waiting on an investment, waiting on a return of an investment, which can mean like can be like you can make an investment of the heart, like he might have put an investment of his heart into this and is just kind of waiting now to see, like, so he's kind of in this period where like he wants this, but he's just kind of waiting to see what happens. Then we got the Lovers here. So I mean, um, this can definitely like speak to a choice, but I feel like this kind of is self-explanatory in this way. But then you've got the Four of Wands in the reverse here on the bottom. So it's like there is instability in this. Like I feel like he feels like this isn't set in stone by any means. Sorry guys, I have to adjust my blanket here because I'm like rolling over it. It's not set in stone by any means, but I believe that he wants that stability. But maybe he feels like for whatever reason, it's not kind of working out that way. Like I think he has fears of it not working. Out or like stabilizing. It's not coming into like 3D form, like really like planting those roots down, like it's still in this like waiting period. But I definitely see like with the Ace of Cups there that would definitely be on his mind, like something that he wants. So hopefully that helps you, Cheryl. Let's see here. All right, Himachi. How does he feel about you? All right, let's see. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? How does he feel about Himachi? Okay. How does he feel about you? Okay. 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 So we've got the 10, or no, sorry, we do have a 10 here, but um we've got the 6 of Pentacles in the upright. So he still is like wanting to share with you. Like this is about like sharing and like community type of vibes, but like I feel like he still has this like desire to have this like back and forth like kind of exchange with you. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. And with this, it's like so Okay, I'm trying to just like pull these all together because it's clear like this with the 6 of Swords in the reverse, like it's not like he really wants to um leave. Like he's not ready to fully let go and just move on from this. There's the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So it's like he wants this kind of full circle, like this full like happy ending. Um but it's almost like with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, she's kind of this like very loving and nurturing energy. And so in the reverse, like maybe there's something about you that feels like a little bit unreachable right now and a little bit unaccepting of um like what it is that you know what I mean? Like the communication that he wants to share with you, like I feel like he doesn't feel like you're accepting that on some level. And I know it's been a while since the other reading, but it's like I believe we said like he's having a hard time communicating and like he's having a hard time communicating his emotions. I think there's so much more like buried down deep in there, but I think he does feel about you like he wants to continue in this connection, but um there's it's like hard. It's it's God, I'm stumbling over my words here. He's not ready to leave this situation. He wants to have this connection with you. But there's something in the way. Like there's something blocking. There's something where he feels like he can't connect to your energy the way that he wants to. Does that make sense? Let me see. Let me see here. We'll go notes from the universe on love and connection, okay? Since I'm stumbling over myself here. Woo. And if I ever am like stuttering during like pulling cards for you, it's just like sometimes hard. Like I'll feel the information and it's just hard to translate it into English sometimes. Okay. So what more can we pull for Himachi here about this connection? Okay. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. Okay. And this card in the upright has plenty to do with growing. This is an earth sign, and so she's like very fertile. It's kind of like the 3 of or the Empress as well. Like this card and the Empress have very similar vibes. So hopefully that helps. Sorry if that was confusing. Okay. Shrek, hi. Will it be a good idea to ask out Sejal for coffee tomorrow? Will she say yes? Okay, let's see. So, I don't know if you've heard me say it before, but yes or no questions are not my forte. I'm happy to. Oh dang, I'm getting really behind on this. I'm happy to pull some cards and just like check it out, see what happens. But yes or no questions are not my forte, okay? All right. It would be a good idea to ask Sejal for coffee tomorrow. Will she say yes? It would be a good idea to ask her for coffee tomorrow. Will she say yes? so the way I was taught to do yes or no questions is like pull 3 cards. If the majority of the cards are in the reverse, then the answer is no. If the majority of the cards are in the upright, then the answer is yes. So in this case, the majority of the cards are in the reverse. You've got the you've got 2 cards in the reverse, 1 card in the upright. So you've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. To me, though, okay, you got the 8 of Swords in the reverse, you got the Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse, to me, says like the dark side of the moon, the stuff we don't see. Like there's unseen stuff here. But um, this is like somebody kind of like pulling the blinders off and pulling them out of kind of this like mental prison. So there may be like, I'm kind of feeling like maybe this person has like a bit of social anxiety that they're dealing with. Um, but I'm also getting like, don't lose hope on this situation, because maybe if it doesn't work out for coffee tomorrow, that doesn't mean that there's not hope for this situation in the future. With the star in the upright here, it's kind of like that wish upon a star, but also with this, it's much slower results, like not slower, but like more far off results. It's not quick results. So put the intention out there, maybe like feel out the situation. I don't know that you'll necessarily get a coffee date tomorrow, but maybe don't give up on the situation. You know what I mean? Okay. Hi. Oh, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate that. Yeah. If you guys like these, I plan on doing plenty more in the future. So if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe if you want to get notified that I'm posting these. Okay. How does John feel about you? How does John feel about you? All right. Gosh, it's already been 40 minutes. I haven't even been answering that many questions yet. Sorry I'm so slow, guys. Okay. And, hold on. Okay. Okay. How does John feel about you? Okay. So, we've got the Hangman in the upright here. So there is this like limbo period. Like he's feeling like kind of just like waiting around to see what's gonna happen in a way. And then we've also got the Two of Wands in the upright at the bottom of the deck, which is a similar thing, like waiting around to see what's gonna happen. Um he's not sure which direction things are gonna go, but he feels like he's not getting his wish in this situation. There's something that he wants that he feels like is not going in his favor and not coming to him the way he wants. And then you've got the 10 of Swords in the reverse here. So this is kind of like repeating a cycle, like not being able to accept the fact that something might be over or something might be in need of moving on to the next phase of its life. And so it's just like kind of staying back, like, to me, this is like the reason why a soul would become a ghost instead of moving on. It's like they don't even realize, gosh, it's already my alarm that I have to go soon. Okay, so yeah, so I feel like he's just very much in this period of stagnation, like waiting around to see what's going to happen, not accepting the fact that things might possibly need to move into the next phase of its life. Okay? All right. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm so glad it helps. Um, okay. Good soul. When will I get a job? Okay. When? So this is not going to come in the form of like a time and date. I will tell you that already, but it might kind of give you a little bit of like, okay, after these steps. So this is kind of timing for me is a lot like yes or no questions. Like it's hard. Like I'm not God. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see what comes out for you, okay? When will you get a job? When will you get a job? When will you get a job? Yes, I do need a moderator. Yes, I do. And I have not known really how that works and how to get one. I'm still new to this whole situation, clearly. But okay, so let's see. When will you get a job? Ooh. Okay. 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 Okay, so we got the Ace of Cups here. Okay. So that's a new start, a new offer. Like you see the hand under there. It's like, here's the offering of a new start. So it's like something's going to be offered out to you, but it's not going to be like your typical traditional type of job. Okay. And then I feel like at that, it's not going to pay very much. And then you're going to feel like you're just holding on to every dime you have because you are not getting paid very much. Okay. So it's like there's an offer coming, but I would kind of be wary of it and like make sure that you're moving forward in a way that's like full of self-respect because you don't have to take a job that isn't good for you, that's not going to respect you. And in this, I feel like you might feel like it's hard to walk away from that thing. It's hard to say no. Um, but I think there will be something better for you. But if you're like, I need the money, like I can't turn down a job, then just take this temporarily and know that there's going to be something better for you available in the future because yeah, you don't have to live like that. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay. Madeline, will you obtain better sleep and be well rested? All right. Will Madeline get better sleep so she can be well rested? All right, guys. And I do have to go soon. My timer went here. I've got a little bit longer, but if you really want your question answered and it doesn't look like I'm going to get to it in time, you know how to skip the line here. So, all right. Will I obtain better sleep and be well rested? Madeline. Will she get better sleep so she can be well rested? Okay. Okay. So we've got the King of Swords in the reverse here and the Two of Swords in the upright. So to me, like, are you having a hard time sleeping because, and the Strength card in reverse. So to me, this is like, are you having a hard time sleeping because you're in your head a lot and like thinking a lot about certain things? Because these are mental cards. And this in the reverse is like a disconnect between the head and the heart. The King of Swords in the reverse. I don't know if it's a person you're thinking about. The King of Swords as a person in the reverse can be somebody that's not very kind, maybe a bit narcissistic, um, definitely not full of empathy by any means. And then the Two of Swords is like not knowing which way to go, like being stuck in this mental conflict and not knowing which way to go, not seeing all the information. Strength card in reverse, like I said, is a disconnect between the head and the heart. Like what you want, what you feel, and what you know are being two different things. So like are you just in your head so much that you're not being able to sleep? Um Are you waiting on communication? You've got the Page of Pentacles in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, of course, like I've said 70,000 million times, um, I'm not great at yes or no's. I mean, I can't imagine that for the rest of your life you're just never going to get good sleep. But I feel like there's some mental conflict going on that is like in the way of that. And so it might be worth your while. Like, I mean, I don't know what's going on in your life, but is it possible that it may be worth your while to do like some meditations before bed to just like wind yourself down and pull any like junk out of your energetic field that you don't need for the night? Like if you took a couple melatonin, like, and did something like that, would that be more beneficial? Like, do you need something like a spiritual bath or even just an Epsom salt bath at night before bed? Um, because it seems to me like the reason why you're not sleeping has something to do with just like being in your head a lot. Um, so let me know. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I'm seeing right here. So I feel like you kind of need to take steps as far as your self-care goes and being able to just like clear the extra junk out of your aura and like not letting other people like control the way that you think and the way that you're able to take care of yourself. Does that make sense? Um, Hopefully it does. Okay. Watered woman. Okay. Should you leave your job in February? Everyone's asking yes or no questions. Okay. Um, okay, hold on. Let me just take a look here and see where I'm at. I don't have a list. I'm just going down it. I'll only have a list if you donate, and then you'll be next. Gosh, there are a lot of questions here. Hi guys, I'm so sorry if I don't get to your question today. But I will be doing more of these. This week is just like a really busy week, and um so I'm just kind of popping in when I can, but I plan on doing a lot more of these. So if you subscribe to my channel and like make it to where you get notifications, I plan on doing these just randomly all the time. So come back if I don't get to your question today. Come back when I do it again, because I will. Okay. Is it in your best interest to leave your job in February? Let's see. Watered woman. Well, the Ace of Wands in the upright just fell out. Right behind the Death card. So, all right, let's see. Should you leave your job in February? That be in your best interest. Of course, please remember that I will never tell you what to do. Your decisions are your own, but I will pull some cards for you. Okie dokie. Would it be in your best interest to leave your job in February? Wow. Okay. So you've got the Three of Swords in the reverse. So to me, that's like healing a broken heart. So like even if like you don't necessarily feel like you have a broken heart, but maybe your job has just gotten you to that place where you're just like, oh my gosh, like I am so freaking done with this. Um, you got all swords, by the way. Like there's some slice and dice energy here. I'll just say that. But yeah, I would say this in the reverse is actually pretty positive. Then you got the Ace of Swords. So this is the second ace you've gotten in this reading so far because the Ace of Wands just popped out not too long ago. So the Ace of Swords, it's like, again, so we're getting like new opportunities coming, being able to cut out what no longer serves you. And then you've got the Page of Swords here. So I feel like you're just kind of getting like new opportunity vibes like all around. Um so this to me could even be like communication of like maybe you'll find this. Okay, communication in this way is usually done via like tech. So maybe you'll find a job listing somewhere, or maybe you'll get an email of a offer, or a text somebody will tag you in something on Facebook or something like that. But I feel like you're getting new opportunity like all around. Also, new moon or the moon in reverse here, so I feel like there's something that's unseen that's going to become seen. But also make sure you're taking care of yourself. Like don't just like and like I said, I will never tell you what to do, but don't just like drop everything and be like, okay, wait, where is it? You know what I mean? Like, I like to kind of ask the universe, like, if I'm meant to take this leap of faith, like, please, like, I'll drop this thing, but please make the next step clear, you know? So I like to kind of put it that way. But I would say it looks pretty promising, like, that there's going to be some new opportunities for you out there. Okay. All right. Love life read. Lauren. All right. I didn't even really mess around with those other decks that I was gonna use, but I'm getting more and more comfortable with the Rider-Waite. I can't believe it took me 14 years to get one, and I'm all over here like, oh, so unfamiliar. All right. Let's get a love life reading for Lauren. Okay. Let's get a love life reading for Lauren. Love life reading. Okay. Okay. So we've got you setting down some burdens, like uh you've been carrying around some baggage, and what's not built on solid ground is about to fall away for you. And something what's the word? Like not typical, not something's going to come that's not, gosh dang it, I can't find the word. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not like the usual thing. Like it's not, might not necessarily come in the way that you expect. Um, so yeah, but things are like going to break down. There's going to be a paradigm shift here. You're going to become privy to some information that you didn't know before. Um, And whatever's not serving you, whatever's not standing on solid ground is going to find its way to fall away. Okay. Um, which sounds intense, but honestly, that's going to set you up to lead you. Like, my wish for all of you is that I give you the information that's going to lead you down your highest vibrational path forward. And that's like, to me, that's what that is. Like, whatever it is that you end up letting go of, that's going to lead you down your highest vibrational path forward. And you're going to be able to let go of the baggage that you don't need anymore. Okay. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you. All right. You're so welcome, Himanshi. Okay, Phoenix. Will this exam be postponed? Will this exam be postponed? Will this exam be postponed? Whoa. No, I don't think so. You got all reversals and you got the 4 of swords in the reverse here. So if it was in the upright, I would say probably yes. That's like kind of waiting, things being put on ice, but no, I would say definitely not. You got the 10 of wands here and the Hierophant in the reverse. All reversals. So no, I don't think so. Shrek, you wanted to ask her tomorrow. Yeah, no, I kind of figured that's what you meant. Okay. Then take her later after fixing a date. So I was just kind of thinking that she may not set that date with you. I feel like she's probably got some sort of social anxiety. Like that's what it just mostly what it seemed like to me. So hopefully that helps. But I would say like I mean go for it. You could at least try, but you might not get the answer that you want. But I wouldn't give up on hope for possibly that situation to go further in the future is all I'm trying to say. Oh, I got to 111 subscribers. That's awesome. Did you guys notice that yesterday was 111? Wait, 111:22? That was pretty cool. And I looked at the clock right at 11:11 yesterday. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's awesome. Cheryl, he is hurting. Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so. That's what it looked like. Hello, hello. Oh, Lily! Lily! Oh, you were here. You're probably gone now. And my internet's not doing very well at this moment. But, I wish I could heart your stuff, Lily. I can't believe you're here. You probably left. That's so exciting. You're the first person I know in real life who came. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, Luna. Okay. Liked and subscribed. Terry's actions. He's thinking of taking towards me. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing. All right. What actions is Terry thinking of taking towards Luna Ray? What actions is Terry thinking of taking towards Luna Ray? What actions is Terry thinking of taking towards Luna Ray? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting big vibes. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Ace of Swords in the upright and the King of Swords in the upright. So that's getting big vibes to me of like putting down, like, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be on the defense anymore. I'm just gonna cut out what's no longer serving me. That's what I got from there. Because this guy in the upright, he's like, oh my gosh, I need to defend myself. Like, I'm feeling like I'm being attacked. Like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna slice right through whatever I don't need anymore. This guy does not move forward with his heart. He moves forward with his head. He is like it's non-emotional anymore. Like it can be cold, but I'm moving forward with my intellect and looking into the future to see what other options are available. Okay. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, Lily, I just can't believe you were here. You're probably gone, but I'm so excited to see you. Oh, I see you. You're here. Okay, okay, okay. Um, let's see. I'm gonna have to go here in like 10 minutes, guys. Um, Madeline, in your head, yes. Yeah, I would suggest like just whatever you can try as far as the self-care goes. And maybe a spiritual bath before bed would be great. Like add some salts and like whatever herbs and flowers seem like right for you, but just like letting go of the baggage of the day, you know? Hey Sarah. Um okay. Will Sarah hear from him? Will he try to contact her? It's 2:22, at least where I live. Okay. Will Sarah hear from him? Will he try to contact her? Will Sarah hear from him? I don't think so, sweetheart. So there's conflict here. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Strength in the reverse here. So I feel like he's not, after whatever conflict like went on or is currently still going on, I don't see him reaching out. I feel like there's definite, like I always say with this, like an imbalance between the head and the heart, and like just a need for balance to like, reevaluate or rebalance, so I don't think at this time he will be trying to contact you. Okay. You're welcome, Madeline. Okay, Sophie. Are you looking for just like a general reading? Okay. Okay. General reading for Sophie. What does she need to hear the most right now? Does she need to hear the most right now? General reading for Sophie. Okay. So I'm seeing like a lot of duality, a lot of black and white. I'm so sorry if my internet sucks right now, guys. Okay. So I'm seeing the need for you to be able to like lay down some baggage. Like there's some stuff that you're carrying that you don't need to be carrying around, and it's like it's a burden. So the need for you to be able to like lay down that baggage. I see with the Two of Pentacles here, that's like a juggling action. Like, do you really need to be holding all these things? Is it beneficial? And then we've got the Temperance card here. So this kind of tells me like once you're able to get through that, like to reevaluate like what needs to be put down, what do you need, what do you not need, um this is like coming out the other side of that door with like new skills and like a way of being able to use all the elements at your disposal in like a new way that benefits you. Like maybe even like big epiphanies happen here. I have another deck where it's like she's got fire in one cup, water in another cup, and like a big rainbow's coming out. It's like um she's able to use those elements and create something brand new. So I think once you're able to like set down whatever it is that you need to set down, um then you're going to be able to like find like you'll be rewarded because of it, and you'll be able to see like how you can move forward in a better way. You've got the Chariot here also, and so this is where I'm seeing like look at all this duality, like the this or that. But I also feel like whatever's going on here, it might be a little bit fast paced, but don't worry because you're going to come out the other side of it as a Temperance. Okay, so just really go inward and find out like what's going to be best for you to let go of, because you don't need all of it. All right, general reading. No, there's not a list. You also want to know about your sisters. I think my older sister is actually my enemy in disguise, and I think that worrying about her is what ruined my marriage. Worrying about making her jealous. Okay, so let me see. How can we consolidate this? You're so welcome, you guys. Yes. Okay. Um, how can we consolidate this into one question? You want to know about your sister? Okay. What information do you need to know about your sister that can help you move through this in the highest vibrational way possible? What information do you need to know about your sister that can help you move through this in the highest vibrational way possible? All right. Man, we're pulling that card so much today. Okay. Okay, so we got the Ten of Wands in the upright. So this is almost like coming to the end of something, like feeling like you're carrying this load. Like I feel like this is the card that somebody usually pulls when they're trying to figure out like when they've worked a job for a really long time and they're kind of over it and they don't want to really be there anymore, and they're trying to figure out whether or not they should leave. So I know that you're not asking about a job, but that's kind of how I view this card. Um so then we've got the Ace of Cups in the upright here, okay? So this is like an emotional new start, and the Page of Cups in the upright here. So this is usually oftentimes a lot like about communication. It can sometimes be about just like manifesting something like this. Like the pages are powerful manifestors. Um, and so, yeah, so this can be like like an offering, like a new offering. Um, but yeah, that's interesting. Okay, and so you say actually spot on. It is about your career. So that okay, so this fits too because um you've got the 3 of pentacles at the bottom here. So this is, a card about work. Um yeah, this is a card about work. So um yeah, interesting. Okay, so that was kind of interesting. Like we were not asking about that. We were kind of asking about your sister, but I guess this was just what popped up, like what you needed to hear the most. But it looks like there's new opportunity for you for sure. And you may get some communication of new opportunity. But also, if this is just representing you, then this is you like manifesting those new things. And so I would say keep focusing on that, like focus on what it is that you're wanting to manifest and bring into your life. And um Yeah, okay. Yeah, but yeah, so focus on what you're wanting to bring into your life, and it looks like the odds are kind of stacked with you when it comes to that at this point. So, cool. Well, that turned out better than I expected. Um all right, you guys, I got to go. I have a client coming soon. I'm sorry I didn't get to your questions, all of them, but um I'll be back on here again sometime soon. I got a really busy work week this week, but it'll be random. So if you want to come back and ask more questions, subscribe to my channel, make sure you get the notifications, and then you'll know when I'm here because I don't have a schedule. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Lily. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you were here. Bye.